Do you want to know the number one way to get your massage customers to rebook with you? Well, let's not beat around the bush. Simple answer is ask them. Why do so many of us fail at this? Well, let's talk about it. There are all kinds of articles, tips, tricks, and ways to get people to rebook with you as massage clients. But let me tell you, one of the easiest ways is just to ask them. So why is it so hard for us as a massage therapist to ask someone to come back to see us? Half of us can do this, the other half find it really difficult. I think part of the problem is we see ourselves as too salesy. If we talk and prepare about how to go about this, we can make this process a lot easier. So let's talk about some tips. So one of the first tips I want to talk about is being professional. And this starts before the customer even walks in the door. Acting like a professional is 90% of the job. The other 10% is just doing the job. So things like having a professional intake, talking to your customers about goals for their sessions. Those are things that help you be the part of the professional that you are. We need to establish that trust, that safety, and stay within our scope of practice. And all of that relates to creating and maintaining that therapeutic presence throughout the whole session. That's a big part of being a professional and coming across as a professional. The next part of laying the foundation for when you ask them to come back is to educate and inform them on the benefits of regular massage. Why should someone get regular massage? You have a whole hour, sometimes an hour and a half, to talk to someone and explain to them what the benefits of this work will be. So that at the end, it's not that you're trying to sell them, you've already informed them of what benefits massage will give them, so you give them the option to say yes or no. We've set the groundwork by being an acting professional. We have educated and informed them on the benefits of regular massage. There's no sales involved. It's just sharing information about what you know about massage. Now comes the easy part. This is where we get to ask them to come back. We can't just assume that our massage customer is going to come back to see us. Let's just even say someone came in for a relaxation massage because they've never had massage before and they just wanted to try it. There's a reason they came in and there's a reason they picked you. So you would be doing them a disservice if you did not at least try to educate and inform them on the benefits of regular massage. Give people a reason to come back to see you. Much in the same way we can't expect to lift one weight and get big muscles or skip one meal and lose lots of weight. The effects of massage are cumulative and increase with frequency. So the more often we get massage, the more we can expect to get results. Let's go over a little script that you can use at the end of your massage to help make it easier for you. So here's what it might sound like. So Mrs. Jones, based on what you told me today and what we worked on today, I think you're a good candidate for regular maintenance work and you don't have any major complaints in your body. So regular massage at about the 4 to 6 week period would be great for you. I will tell you that the majority of my clients do come in about every 2 to 3 weeks, and a lot of them do see a great benefit from that. So if you did want to set something up between maybe 2 to 6 weeks, I'd love to help you do that. Is there a day or time that works better for you that we can set that up? So what I did there was I gave her a professional recommendation on how often I thought Mrs. Jones should return. And then I asked her when she would like to schedule by asking, is there a day or time that works better in your schedule? This is not a salesy approach. It's just simply asking. And if you don't ask, you'll never get a yes. And sometimes people will say, well, I need to check my schedule, and that's fine too. So here's another option, and I'm going to use Mrs. Jones as an example again, except this time Mrs. Jones came in with shoulder issues. So Mrs. Jones, based on what you brought in today and what you told me about your shoulder, I'm going to suggest that you come in a little bit more often at first. With most people, I noticed that we see improvements between about 3 and 5 visits. Now that's different for everybody, but after about 3 to 5 visits, we can reassess and see how that shoulder is doing and see if we need to continue with the work, or maybe we need to bring in physical therapy or talk about chiropractic or some other type of healthcare that you may or may not already be doing. With this work, we can expect better ease, range, and quality of motion, especially if we work on these tissues more often in a shorter time frame. What that would look like is I'd like to see you at least once a week for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then, like I said, we can reassess and see how things are going. So how does this plan sound to you? Should we set you up with something for next week? Now this gives Mrs. Jones the option to say, yeah, let's set something up. Or, no, I think I need to wait. It's all about asking. I guarantee you, even though you think someone may not want to come back, they probably do want to come back. They just don't know how often they should come back. That's one of the number one things that I hear from people is, how often do you suggest I come in? I'll give you an example. There have been plenty of times where I've finished with the massage and just thought to myself, oh, this person is never going to come back to see me. But I go through and I ask them anyway, and guess what? They say, when can I come back? So the number one thing that this whole video is about is ask your people to come back to see you.